Hi there, it's Manal from miniscraftboutique. Thank you for watching my video today. Today's video is a bit of an unusual one, and this is the first time that I'm going to share a review on any of the products that I have been using or I have purchased over time. And I thought, why not share an insight with you, because everybody in crafts tends to get more or new products which are making their lives easier, which are making their crafting easier. So I thought that I had been using this punch machine for long, and why not share a review with you. So when I began crafting, that was about 7 years ago, I bought this handheld punch. Now this has a steel body, it is strong, but it is hard to push. However, it's hard to push, and if I just bring a scrap piece of paper, I will have to push really hard. And if I were to punch through 2 layers of paper, it would again get really difficult for me, and it started to hurt my hand. So you see that I have to punch by pushing really hard in the paper to take out the holes. Plus, you cannot change the size of the hole which it creates. However, you can just discard all the uh, clutter that has been created inside by just pulling it here. And by the way, this is also very hard. It just hurts your finger, and it's not feasible to use for long. So once I was done with this and I was looking for a new one, I came across this one. Now this, I feel, is a bit heavier than this one, but again very strong, very durable, and is softer on hands rather than this one. Again, this is the collector area of the punch, where all the holes after being punched get collected, and this is the slot where you just push the paper and it punches really easily. And again, with a double layer of paper, it was not hard on pushing. However, due to a less spacing for this sliding tab, it was difficult. So you see, it's difficult for me to slide the paper over here. Then I came across this one, and this had been on my wish list for so long. Trust me, I was looking for it, but it was too expensive for me to buy. So one day I just got to know about Spellbinders clearance sale, and I came across this one. Its original price was, I think, somewhere around $20, and I got this for $5 only. Yes, and that was a bargain, I believe. I instantly grabbed this one. So this is one. So this is a punch machine which is handheld. Okay, it is sleek, it is easy to hold because you can see its shape is just according to the hand, and it has this punching blade, you can say, over here, and it's tiny. For both of these, only one size of punch hole was available. You were not able to change the size of the hole it creates. So whenever you are just feeding a tiny ribbon or a very sleek or thin ribbon through the, it does not look good, or it has a lot of wiggle room to move here and there. So I thought this is a very good investment to get. So over here, this is the size of the punch that it's going to create, and over here it has a screw type of thing which holds this punch, and you can see that this is the actual mechanism that works to punch a hole. So I'm just going to put it back in its slot, just screw it back, and I'm going to just put the paper here, and I'm going to push like so, and you see that you've got a hole, and it's comparatively smaller than these ones. The holes that are created over here, you can see there's a tiny slot from where all the holes which are punched just come out when you are just done with punching. At the back over here, you can see there's a section which holds extra size nibs. So I'm going to just take off this one, put it over here grab the smaller one, put it here, attach it, put the screw back and punch it. I'm going to punch it just along the first one that I made, and you can see that it's even smaller than the first one that I punched over here. It's fun to do, it's fun to play around with this. And let's just now try the third and the last one, which is a bit wider than both of these. Again, I'm going to screw it back, and so you see these are the three sizes. This is the largest one and this is the smallest one that are available. Now if I compare with these sizes, all these three sizes are small, yet these are the most used sizes for crafts, and I believe if you have all these three sizes, you do not need any of these handheld punches ever again. Also, the plus point of it is that if you have to punch through layers, it does a really good job. So I have two layers together, and I've just punched a hole and it has done its job really well. Now I'm going to make it 4 layers, and let's try this. In the first time, it has just punched through the first 2 layers, you can see, but it has created an indent over here. So let's try again at some new spot. Again, but it has created, if I had pushed it once more, it could have done it. Yeah, it needs a lot of pushing if you have 4 layers. So it's good to go. I think that's a better choice to have with you for punching and crafting needs. A few tips that I would like to share with you, that you need a cutting mat as your base whenever you are using this one, because it tends to just leave marks on your working surface, and you do not want your glass surface or your wood surface to get ruined because of this. Okay, and also be really careful when you are using this, because it tends to slip sometimes when you are pushing it over the paper, and you do not want to hurt your hand because it's too sharp that you can just chip off your skin if it ever gets in contact with it. Okay, so this was my review about these handheld punches and the one by Spellbinders, and it's the Fun Stampers Journey one. So I am not sure if it's still available on their website, but I will be sharing the link, so you can just go and visit their shop and see if it's still available. But it was a good buy, and I'm really happy with the results that I'm getting since then. So I hope to speak to you soon in another video. Take care. Bye.